Hello friends, and welcome again to another Warcraft Rumble video. In this video we'll be talking about a stage that many players have been asking me what's the best approach to it, because it's harder than the other stages on the Plague Land map, and it's Gish The Unmoving. And I tried a couple of times or 3 times, and I tried with different lineups and setups. It was a little bit hard when rushing the boss and trying to kill it so fast. The good approach that I did was with the last 3 times, so I almost killed it, so I stopped the run, restarted, did it again, it worked again, restarted because I wasn't recording also, and I started recording, and then I did it and continued it and finished it. And there's major points that we need to talk about, and I will show you the deck that I'm using. Now, of course, you know me, I have a big love for Sylvanas Windrunner, and she's the best deck that I have right now and the best leader. And this is the deck that I'm using. Now, why I prefer to use her always? Because she's the best free-to-play option. If you're free-to-play and you don't have the currency or the gold and you can't farm and you just want to focus on one team, she's gonna be free-to-play. She's gonna be unlocked with 6 out of 10 stars. Then you're gonna have a category unlocked here, so you can use a talent and go to the shop. If you want, go to your guild and press your guild. At 10,000 points, you can claim her. She's gonna be 6 stars. You're gonna go to the shop and try to search, recycle the grid, and refresh, always to get the black arrow. And the black arrow is the best talent on her. It pierces through enemies and deals insane damage. She's really great. And with the undead dungeon that we unlocked last week, I promoted her grid to gold, so she gains 3 more levels. Now, one of the units that is so important with this deck to maintain this lineup and for kiting and slowing the boss is the skeleton mages in the skeleton party. They will auto-attack from range, from far away, and slow the boss before the boss reach them to attack them. And this will give you the point while when you do that to drop Quillbore, and Quillbore will tank and will go behind the boss, so the boss will turn around and hit him. And then the skeleton army and melee will go to the front and tank also the hits from the boss and kite him. And I will use wall pegs as an unbound also to kite the boss and drop them behind them. And this will help me drop my Sylvanas Windrunner and deals the most damage to the boss and kill the boss. Now, the mechanic of this boss is easy, it's simple. I'm using a Stonehoof Tauren because she's so tanky and she will help kill the Pyromancer, which is a little bit annoying, the Blackrock Pyromancer. She will rush it and kill her. And I'm not playing Farmer this time, I'm playing Necromancer. Farmer will work, but Necromancer is more consistent because Necromancer has 2 tanks that he summoned, 2 skeletons, and it will give you the time to kite, and he deals damage and the control, because this is what you need to do with this map, is control and economy-wise. Whelp eggs are the MVP here. They will be the one sustaining and unleashing the boss. Whenever you want to unleash the boss, drop the whelp eggs on top of him. If you have the talent, it will help. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't matter. Their auto attack, after they explode from the eggs, even if they don't deal damage with the talent, if you don't have it, they will soak up 2 or 3 hits, every single one of them. And by the time they do that, you will deal the damage to the boss and unleash him. If not the first time, the second time, it will happen 100%. Harpies, I'm using them defensively, one of the best defensive units. They're super fast. They can also, if you're kiting the boss with the skeleton mages from the skeleton party, you can drop them and they will rush the boss because they're so fast, and tank a hit or 2 from the boss, or 1 hit actually. So you can delay the death of the mages until Sylvanas arrive and deal the damage and you kill the boss. This is the whole strategy. So here we are, Plague Lands, Gish The Unmoving. So, first of all, what you need to know about this boss, he will be as a rock, he will not attack, he will be in the middle of the battle, on a hill. Beside him will be Farmer and Skeleton Mages on both sides, as you see, protecting him, and you will be greeted with a chest. 3 most important things that you need to focus on here. First of all, the chest in the middle, always claim it and contest for it, and taking the 2 spawn points on the right and on the left. So you can drop whenever you want your miner to mine you the gold. You need to stop the enemy from getting gold, and you need to farm the gold as much as possible and contest every time when they drop a miner. As you see, the best combo for me is dropping my Sylvanas and Stonehoof Tauren. Blackrock Mage is so nasty here. Pay attention for the Blizzard, try to not put them all in the same area. As you see, I put some units in the same area, they dropped it. Go get the gold immediately. I put Quillbor to tank for me because they will always drop somebody. He will tank, my Sylvanas will deal damage. Of course, I will play control of the map. These are the two important points. The third and most important point, after taking the spawn points and taking the chest, is delaying the fight to the last minute when you get the double the income, ×2 income, bonus gold. There where you will have your units ready to spam them and kite the boss while slowing them with the mages from the skeleton party and deploying your Sylvanas to hit and deal the most damage as much as possible so you can eliminate him. As you see, we did a little bit of damage to the boss because Sylvanas went there and hit him. She will not hit the minis beside him, she will hit the boss because he's the first in line in the site for her. As you see, she's hitting him again. I don't care that much to deal damage to the boss. This is why I'm slowing down and I'm trying to contest and gain control of the map, farm the gold as much as possible. I will not let them take the spawn points. I want the spawn points and I want the chest, and try to deny them. If you can't get the gold, try to deny them from the gold. As you see, I dropped my skeleton mages just to deal with their miner, and a 3 vein of gold, a vein of 3 gold. I took it with my miner, and this will help me and help my economy. Economy is everything in this map. You need to have a high economy and stay healthy on gold until the double income, and it will help you a lot with deploying the units so you can deal with this. As you see, gaining control of the map, always contesting the chest in the middle and having both of the spawn points for me, and I have Quillbor to drop him at any time, Harpies just for defensive wise and dealing a little bit of pressure so I can delay and I can farm the gold safely. The enemies will be contesting other units that I have on the map and I can farm it easily. Stonehoof Tauren with Sylvanas, my best combo in the game so far, and in this lineup actually, it's really good. And as you see, they dropped their miner. I need to contest the other lane, so I drop Sylvanas, and I want to take the chest, and they're closer to it, so I drop my Quillbor to contest it. And I will not let them take the gold, and I will claim the gold. This is the whole point of this map. Just don't let them get as much gold as they want. And I dropped my whelps. Sylvanas took care of this because she was seeing somebody not stealth. I killed the ghoul. Also, I don't want them to gain control of the map again. I contest, I take the chest in the middle. Sylvanas doing Sylvanas' job. And they dropped their miner, so thank God my skeletons will take care of the miner. And this will give us the space. And we're at double income. Now, at double income, I'm just waiting for the whelps to be in my hand. I dropped them on top of the boss. So I'm dropping my units. I have the whelps. Sylvanas hit 2 or 3 times and I drop the whelps. The whelps will explode, they will deal damage. The boss will become half HP, kill everybody and drop. Skeleton party ready in my hand. I drop them. I kite with Quillbor and then I let the boss get slowed by the mages. I drop the Harpies to soak up 1 damage. The boss tried to go after the skeletons, the melee. He turns around, Sylvanas is there, dealing so much damage. He turns around, I kite him with the whelp eggs, and this is how we do it. It worked 3 times back to back for me. The third one, I recorded it. I wanted to make sure that this lineup consistently can give you the win, and this is what happened. It's not that easy, but it's not super hard. When you manage the timing, you can perfectly do that, and you will gonna bypass this stage. Just you need to focus on the economy and delaying the fight until the end to take the double income, which will help you a lot with deploying your units and contesting the chest, and will let you kite the boss and slow him with the skeleton mages. You can slow him with any other unit, but the skeleton mages do a perfect role because the tanks will tank and they will kite. As you saw, he followed the tanks and the mages took advantage of this. Sylvanas took advantage of this, and Quillbor was there for kiting and the whelpegs as well. And yeah, that was it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.